the Jewish food universe.
First of all, I'm winning.
The site of the biggest food competition in Kosherdotcom history.
You gotta power through.
Yeah! 4 self-taught, talented home chefs will come together in a fierce battle for the grand prize. A $2,500 shopping spree sponsored by Geffen to the grocery of your choice. A collection of Herzog Reserve wines, a beautiful wig from Adele's hair, a brand new set of Legend cookware, and a featured series in the Family Table magazine. One winner takes it all. They will face off in intense head-to-head matchups, racing against the clock to present their finest creations to avoid elimination and advance to the next round. With surprise challenges, limited shopping time, and some extra twists thrown in, each contestant will need to push herself to her limit to stay in the game. 3 world-class chefs will judge each dish and decide who stays and who goes.
We'll critique it.
Okay.
You have to sell it.
I feel very opposite about my dish, but...
The clock is ticking, tempers are flaring,
No, don't film this.
It's just off.
and pots are boiling over. So if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. Hands up, hands up! I am your host, Shandy Plotzker, and this is Food Fight.
My name is Moselle Goldstein. I am a registered nurse. I work in pediatric hematology oncology. I love to cook. This kitchen is like kind of my safe space. I have 4 kids. I live here in Woodmere, and I'm excited to be here.
My name is Mushka Cohen. I'm originally from St. Louis, Missouri, where my family has a Chabad on campus. So for me, cooking is not cooking for 2 people, it's cooking for hundreds of people.
I'm Suri Goldstein. I'm a mom of 5 kids, and I live in New City. I feel that food is a vehicle of connection, community, love, and that's what I want to bring to the table as being part of Kosherdotcom. So I have one very big issue. I make a huge mess. I don't know if you guys are ready for that.
I'm Basi, and I grew up in Brooklyn. My mom always cooked really gourmet food for us when we were younger, and that's kind of where I got the love for food and cooking. I host dinner parties for friends and family. I like it when people like my food. Like a grandma. You know, I love watching people eat my food and enjoying my food. It makes me feel like warm and fuzzy.
Contestants, welcome to Food Fight. This competition will test your culinary skills in the kitchen like never before. I hope you're up for the challenge. But me, I'm just here for the free food. Alrighty then, let's meet our celebrity judges. Food adventurer, recipe developer, and food blogger Shashi Shine Turin is well known for creating international dishes with a kosher twist, fueling her passion for exploring global cuisine one bite at a time. Self-taught chef Ruchla Honig's culinary journey began at just 10 years old and has grown into a passionate celebration of tradition and innovation, turning ordinary ingredients into extraordinary experiences. And last, food stylist, writer, and recipe developer Schiffer Klein is the co-founder and editor-in-chief of Fleischig's magazine, a platform that blends culinary creativity with global influence and elevates kosher food media into the mainstream. Now here are the rules of the competition, and I hope you're ready. There will be a pantry stocked with kitchen staples available at all times. Each round begins with a small challenge and advances to a big challenge where one contestant will be eliminated and the others will advance to the next round. Each challenge must be completed within a specific time limit, and don't get too comfortable. You never know when an extra surprise twist might pop up just to make things interesting for us and much harder for you. Now, are you ready?
Yeah!
Then good luck to you all, and let's do this.
I thrive under pressure. That's part of the job description. I do very well in crisis, and I've always really wanted to compete cooking-wise. I think I'm gonna win every challenge.
I don't know, is it about winning? I'm not sure. It's about doing something different, and that's why I'm here.
For our very first challenge, you will be tasked with dressing up a well-known and delicious staple in our community, eaten as a snack or a meal and enjoyed and fought over by families in every Jewish neighborhood, here, there, and probably everywhere. I'm actually really excited to see what you guys come up with. Contestants, lift your cloches.
I lift the cloche and I see ramen noodles, which is my favorite thing in the whole world.
The first feeling that comes to mind when I see the noodle soup is taking me back to sleepaway camp.
What in the world am I going to do with noodle soup? Because like I'm a healthy cook. Like I'm not using the MSG packets. I'm not like doing anything that has to do with that.
I don't know about you, but my heart is pounding because at the sound of the buzzer, you will have only 3 minutes to pick your ingredients from the pantry. You will then have 20 minutes to create your dish and plate it separately for each judge to taste. But when the buzzer goes off, your hands must be off of your food or you will immediately be disqualified. So chefs, are you ready?
Yes!
Let's go! And the clock has started. So we got 2 minutes and 55 seconds, and I hope you're using your time wisely.
So I want to take a dish that I love making at home and sort of adapt it for this. I think the longest thing about making pasta is boiling the water and letting the pasta cook. But with something like ramen that's fairly instant, so just adding a sauce that would elevate that to make a very home style, like pasta and cheese fettuccine situation.
So like I think whoever does something that's not Asian will probably impress us for a second.
Yeah.
Also, what would be interesting is using the ramen in different ways. Right. Like if you don't just do noodles, like what else could you do with the ramen?
Is there flour anywhere?
My first thought was to not go into the noodle kind of a zone. I knew I wanted to toast it and use it more as a garnish.
1 minute and 30 seconds left.
My normal shopping experience, I have 3 minutes to get to pickup.
Pickup is it's 12:20, it's 12:15, get a parking, and get my ingredients. So it actually felt like a normal day to me.
So the noodle soup got me down a little bit, but then I decided to focus on everything besides the noodle soup. And then decided to have this beautiful plate of all kinds of things that work cohesively.
Here, I have, we can share. Yeah, here, there's one.
I am quite nervous. 1 to 10, like 13 and a half.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Really get into my head, so I'm trying to calm down and clear my head and not think about it too much.
And stop what you're doing. Your time is up. Chefs, welcome back to the kitchen. I hope you used your time wisely. Your 20 minutes begins when I say go. Ready, set, go! Thank you.
I love to take inspiration from restaurants, so this dish is taking a cue from Anju, a restaurant here in the 5 Towns. I love tahina. I put it in savory, I put it in sweet, so I knew that for my first introduction of myself to the judges, I wanted to go with that. I used some soy sauce and a lot of lemon, just over some fresh cucumbers. I wanted something fresh, something light, and again, tells me on a plate.
I am thinking I'm going to go the traditional ramen route. I am making a flavorful broth with some vinegar to help it be a little bit zingy. I am also making a chili shallot crisp from scratch. I think that it'll liven up the dish instead of just taking it from a jar. I am also making a jammy egg with salt and some firm tofu that's seared for a little bit of texture.
Look at that knife skills. Very nice.
This is a good knife.
This is a very good knife. I want to take it home.
Literally.
Cutting board and the knife.
It's like if we don't win, we take the KitchenAid.
I'm actually really worried about the knives. They look very heavy.
Right, that's what you mentioned. Yeah.
Yes.
But I guess it's new, so it's sharp.
I'm used to cooking very fast, though. Use your teeth.
she just cut herself?
Oh, we have
Oh my gosh.
Is she bleeding?
Okay, I hope she's okay.
Get her a Band-Aid?
Oh my gosh. I cut myself, and I'm only nervous because I need to make sure that my station stays clean and organized.
Let's get her a Band-Aid.
I don't want to get in my head. I am hoping that it's not painful, and I just need to move forward. I can't think about it too much. I really just need to get the food on the plate, and my knife skills are pretty good, but I think I got a little cocky. Okay, quick, let's go.
Oh, she's running out of time.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta get this done quick.
Thank you. Thank you, Shandy. No, don't film this.
Really sure.
Okay.
So my plan is to start off by taking butter, lots of garlic, love garlic, getting that going in a pan. At the same time having mushrooms and onions sauteing, just again to add more flavor, add more texture, add more components to my dish. And as time goes on, adding milk and the other ingredients to create the sauce. I'm a little bit nervous because I don't want onions to be hard. I want them to definitely be soft and cooked through. Same with the mushrooms. You don't want to have like mushy soft mushrooms. You want them to be perfectly cooked through, and that's the only thing that I'm a little bit stressed about right now.
Oh, it smells so good.
First I decided that I'm gonna have like a labneh swirl on the bottom. So I took honey ginger jam and I put it on the bottom, and I roasted eggplants with just basic spices and I put that on top. And then with the noodles I decided let me make like a Asian inspired. So I minced mint, lemon, zest, and some nuts, and I tossed it in sesame oil. And then I decided, you know, we need some sweets. So I put like a lot of different fruits. I put mango, and on top of the eggplants, I shredded halva with pomegranate. It just worked.
Firstly, tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you
Firstly, I'm
from?
very busy.
She's like, they're all like, leave me alone, Shane. Tell me why you chose lemons, because I see the lemons.
I buy 3 bags of Costco lemons a week. So everything I make is.
Can I smell this?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh man, it smells amazing.
Thank you, thank
How
you.
are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. A little stressed.
I feel you, but
You
you're
know,
gonna be amazing.
running out of time.
While you chop, don't cut yourself, but tell me where you're from.
I originally am from Williamsburg, and then we moved to Muncie area in 2023.
A Muncie native, my hometown. Yay.
I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. My family has a Chabad campus there, and a normal Shabbos is like 200 to 300 people. So I don't know how to cook for 2. I know how to cook for 200.
And the cucumbers, what are the cucumbers for?
No, wait and see.
The clock moves so fast, I don't think that it's accurate. I think it's moving so much faster than a regular clock.
Bossy, how are you doing?
Fine.
She's like,
I'm
don't-
going way too fast.
She's like, don't talk to me all the time. I heard you got injured, are you okay?
Yes, I
You're
am
all good.
fine. Minor injury.
Okay, Bossy, while you run, tell me where you're from. Tell me a little bit about you.
We're doing a lot of stuff. Sorry, I can't talk.
I do get headaches from the humidity, especially when it's hot and I'm nervous. The kitchen's really hot. There are a lot of flames on, the ovens. I'm moving really quickly. I'm nervous I'm not gonna get everything on the plate. So I started to get a little bit of a headache. Hopefully I'm able to push through and make it through the day.
I was so confused with the time because from what I watched, it's 30 minutes. So I'm like this, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Like I compartmentalized what I'm gonna do each 10 minutes because that's how I work. And all of a sudden it was 20 minutes. So I was running low on time there, and I didn't end up adding the hot honey, which I thought would blend and fuse all those items together.
That's amazing. And I want to say I'm noticing that you're very calm, and that's very cool.
Thank you.
I don't know what keeps you calm in a crisis?
Am I in a crisis now?
No, but in general, what keeps you calm in a crisis?
Who says I'm calm in a crisis?
She's calm in a crisis.
I'm very confident in my crisis skills, so I actually feel okay time-wise. I felt good. I felt that I had enough time to do what I wanted, taste it, and plate it.
It's smelling amazing. Like you're starting to see the dishes come together, which is so cool.
I love that some people started plating already.
That's actually so true.
So smart.
I also love like all the different cuisines we're gonna get. There's Mediterranean, there's Italian, Asian, so that's fun.
The eggplant just came out and it looks great. Yeah.
Really,
And look
really
at that
cool.
tofu. Such a nice browning on that tofu.
Yeah. Also, like, I loved seeing like Moselle tasting the food, because like, you know you're gonna get good food when the chef is tasting, because it's such an important element.
Okay, chefs, you have 5 minutes left. They're running. The tension is high. They're going crazy, but for good reason. And it smells absolutely amazing. Judges, how do you feel? There's only 3.5 minutes left. What's your feelings? What are you looking for?
I want to see people's expression of themselves. I want to see themselves on a dish, and I can't wait to see that come shine through.
It's fascinating to see how everyone's mind works so different. But like, particularly, I'm looking for like layers of flavor and texture. And like, I want to remember what I ate like after I ate it. You know what I'm saying?
What is going on here? How do you feel? She's like, I'm just going with the flow. She's ready, she's cool, she's calm, she's collected, just like a cucumber. Elevated like ramen bowl of sorts, but can you make this for me?
I'm nervous that my jammy egg is a little bit underdone. You never want to bite into an egg with a sloppy white.
60 seconds left! Okay guys, if you haven't plated by now, you really should, please. Reminders. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
Okay. Can someone help me open the sesame oil?
Oh yes, here, 1 second.
I can't breathe.
Sorry, apron masters.
If you need help with something, let me know, because you have 25 seconds. 25 seconds to go. Are you ready?
I am nervous that I put a little too many red pepper flakes in the chili crisp. I was so nervous that I kind of like knocked the whole thing
20
in.
seconds to go. Are you ready? Almost. She's basically ready. 20 seconds to go. Are you ready?
We'll be ready.
She pulled it off. She actually pulled it off. I'm amazed. Wow. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Say it with me. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up, hands up, hands up.
I feel amazing. I had such a good time. Like, I was just in my element. I was enjoying every second.
Time's up, and it's time for our very first contestant to be judged. Mushka, please step forward. Wow. Okay, Mushka, as the judges received their beautiful portions, tell me a little bit about what you made and the story behind it.
So I made a ramen fettuccine. I'm a new mom, and so right now all my cooking is whatever we can do that has a lot of flavor. So I sort of made a very simple pasta dish, but with a sauce that should have a lot of flavor and things like that.
So actually, Mushka's dish is the biggest surprise to us because she cooked most of it at the oven. We were watching all of the contestants at their station. Hers is like the most hearty and homey dish. So I'm excited to dig in and try it out. And the aroma of the mushrooms is really coming through.
I love the idea of the mushrooms. I'm a big mushroom fan. I use it all the time. But it's a little bit on the simple side. I would have thought a little bit more creative, but it is beautiful and smells really good. So I'm excited to dig in.
I love that you brought a little bit of yourself into this. One thing that I'm going to be looking out for is just technically when you're creating a cream sauce on high heat, a lot of the times the creams and the milk tend to curdle. So I'm going to be looking out for texture.
I'm trying to politely like...
It has that buttery flavor, which I picked up right away. I love the mushrooms, like I said, and I feel the difference of the mushrooms that you used. It's very nice, but like I said before, I would have loved a little bit more creativity, but it's very tasty, so.
I love that I can taste the depth of the mushrooms. I love that you use Parmesan cheese. There's a lot of flavor coming out through here. I wish it was all mixed together, and texture-wise, unfortunately, it is a little bit clumpy, but I think you really did a great job with this dish with the time that you had.
Thank you.
And on the topic of texture, I think like adding maybe like a crunchy mushroom or something like that just to add, or even also like something bright, like maybe a drizzle of balsamic. So just moving forward, think about balancing the texture and the flavor. So it's something rich, something acidic to go along with it would be wonderful.
The judges basically told me that I should try to elevate my dish a little bit more and gave me some great ideas of different components, of flavors and textures to just take my dish one step forward.
Thank you
See
guys.
you soon. Moving on to our very next contestant, let's hear from Bossy. Come on up. All right, Bossy, let's see what we got. This looks amazing. And Bossy, do me a favor and tell me a little bit about the dish you created.
So I made a ramen bowl for you with a veggie broth, seared tofu, a soft-boiled egg, homemade chili and garlic crisp, and dig in.
I think that this is stunning presentation. I love how many different components are here. The one thing I'm gonna be looking out for is the flavor of that broth, because I wanna make sure that that really shines through with this.
Okay.
I mean, technique-wise, I'm noticing the perfect jammy egg, so points for that. And since we're talking so much about the broth, what did you put in the broth? You said it was a veggie broth. What's in it?
It's a veggie base, a vegetable stock based broth.
Okay.
I put a little bit of vinegar, some soy sauce, salt, sugar, and there's a tiny hint of sambal. I really wanted
Wait. Is sambal like a type of dancing? What am I saying?
Sambal is a chili garlic sauce. It's not very spicy. It's actually a little bit sweet, and it's really good for flavoring the broth. It gives it a little more depth.
Okay.
I love soups with texture, so I'm excited. We'll start with the broth.
Got it.
It depends what you get. That's the thing with spice. Like, it could be nothing, and then it hits you.
Can I ask you,
The eggs
Rahula?
are perfect.
I was gonna say,
Love
what's your
it,
thought?
and I love the crunch on the tofu. It really took the dish away for me, and it's not super spicy. I'm not touching those chili peppers, but other than that, I'm really liking that.
That's amazing. Shipper, tell me your thoughts.
Yeah, I really like that flavor of vinegar that you put into the broth. That really added a nice contrast to everything that we're eating here, so that was really nice. And the chili garlic crisp also was like supremely flavorful, so that's what we're getting here. And then my only note, I guess, of critique is that I would maybe drizzle something interesting on the tofu to amp up that flavor. But otherwise, it's a really nice dish, and we're enjoying it.
Can I just add, I would have also added a little more broth. I got very little broth and I wanted to feel it a little more, so I would have added more broth to that.
Noted.
I love how many different components there were here. It felt exciting to taste this dish. I also think that it was a touch on the spicy side. I happen to love spicy food. I just feel like some of it kind of numbed the flavor of everything else going on, so I would love to like dial back on that. Also, with the tofu, phenomenal job. I would like a little bit more of a crisp on it. So in general, what I do is I blanch it in some salted water that tends to deplace the water that's lodged in the tofu and kind of takes the time out of pressing that tofu. But otherwise, I think you did a phenomenal job, and it was really a joy to taste this.
Thank you.
And it was fun to watch you, and you were so calm and cool under pressure.
I know, like you got a little injured over there.
Yeah.
What happened?
Went too fast.
She's okay. 2 Band-Aids and she.
Yeah, but
she
like
got
this
it
is
down.
also a 6-minute egg. It was ready in 6 minutes. It was already on her board, so that was cool.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
I'm very excited that the jammy egg worked out. It was a little spicy, my bad. I was too nervous and jittery and I let the whole thing spill, so that wasn't great. But I like the feedback, even the constructive criticism I will definitely take to heart. I do think I have a chance. I don't know if I'll win the round, but I definitely have a chance.
It's time for Moselle. Come on up.
Hello.
Hello, Moselle. Tell us a little bit about what you made.
All right, I use the ramen a little differently. I use it as a crunchy topping, so I toasted it quickly, and then I have a soy tahina with fresh cucumbers and some chili crisp.
So what's your thoughts on this presentation?
Spicy.
I'm gonna tell you something, I'm not a big spicy person, and I find this chili crisp very mild.
Okay,
So
it looks
don't be
very
afraid.
pretty. I love the freshness of it.
I think that this is a really creative use of the ingredient. I see that cucumber here, it doesn't look like much was done to it, which I understand within the context of the dish. I'm just hoping that it's not too watery and messes with the other flavors that are going on here, but otherwise I am excited to try this.
And Shifra.
You also mentioned that I think it's like a restaurant-inspired dish.
Yes. So I did restaurant Anju here, which I love. It's like a Asian, I guess, fusion kind of restaurant.
Yeah.
So I had a very similar dish there. I love tahina and lemon. So I kind of took that vibe and went with it and made it my own.
This is like really trendy, by the way. Like you could get it in Anjou, and there's a Sensacana Manhattan as well. People are doing this now, like
I
the
think
cucumber salad.
are having a moment.
Yeah, oh, that's good.
Living their best life.
Make sure you get that sauce in there.
Yeah, the sauce is essential. Okay, this does look like the perfect bite.
Okay, I'm watching that reaction. You are in a happy place right now. What is going on in your brain?
Flavor.
Happy place.
So when the judges kind of are giving us the feedback, my heart is pounding because I like it, but that doesn't mean anyone else is gonna like it.
Okay, so I really love the flavors that are going on here. I love that there's so much texture. I do think that if you would have salted the cucumbers, it would have taken out some of that bitterness while still maintaining the crunch. So I think that that's a really great direction to go in next time, but really great job overall. I would serve this.
Amazing.
I serve this almost every Shabbos because it holds up well, make it in advance. I did appreciate their feedback. I think it was well received. Shifra noted she wanted to bottle the sauce, so I think that was a win. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Really good.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
And our very last contestant for this challenge, let's hear from Suri. Suri, as they hear and see and feel and think and everything about your dish, tell me the story. What did you create? Why did you create it? And how did you create it?
The only way I can explain it is that it's a salad journey. Every
Tell me
minute
mo-
you'll taste
tell me
something
more.
else.
A salad journey.
Yeah, it's not like one forkful and you'll have all the flavors. You have to go from section to section, slowly savoring everything and feeling different things as you're eating it.
And what inspired you? Where did this come from?
So ramen is something that, and noodle soup is something that I usually never use. So I figured, let me make a salad around it. So at the end, I ended up having a protein as the Lebanese protein, and then vegetables and fruits, and the ramen.
So this is a full meal?
Yes, it is a full meal.
Wow. Shifra, tell me your thoughts on the presentation and what you're hoping to see and taste.
It looks like you went on a buffet on a very fancy Pesach program and put everything together, and like you're just sitting down to eat it. So I'm really excited about that. It just looks exciting. The one like sort of hesitancy I have with it is a full composed dish, but maybe your journey of salads is something that we need right now.
So when the judges took apart my dish, I don't know, there was something that just separated me from their criticism. Like, I did my best, I put it out there, they have their criticism, that's okay. I'd say start with the eggplant. Warning, it's bitter.
Okay.
It might not be. It might not be.
I tasted it, the eggplant
No
is
disclaimers.
bitter.
Oh yeah.
It's not bitter? Okay, good.
Okay.
Because you put chalva on it,
yeah.
and there's pomegranate seed, you're not getting the bitterness.
Great.
Never
That's what I
excuse
thought.
your dish, especially to judges.
Okay, thank you
Yeah.
for that.
Until they have.
We'll critique it.
Okay,
You have to sell it.
okay.
I love halva. I'm just okay. Thinking of it. I don't.
Listen, food is an adventure. This is definitely a food
This is a
adventure.
journey.
A journey, an adventure.
What flavors were you going with the ramen?
So I had sweet with the dates and the goat, so I tried to do a little umami with a ramen. So I did
That's a nice
mixture
flavor.
of
Tell me your thoughts.
So number one, the ramen is really, really good. It's flavored so well. It's very bright. You have spices, herbs. There's some crunchy nuts in there. So it's a really enjoyable experience. And everything around it tastes really good. And actually, surprisingly, does pair well with the ramen. So take a bite of ramen, a bite of the eggplant, that's a fun bite. A bite of the ramen with the date and the goat cheese, that's a fun bite. I didn't get to the mango and the peach yet. Maybe that could have been
Dessert.
edited off. Oh, dessert, okay.
I know, Shifra, you were like concerned about the journey situation.
Yeah.
What do you feel now?
It was a really good trip. I would give it like, yeah.
She's packing her bags and again, she's gonna go back. Shashi, tell me your thoughts.
Yeah, I really love that you added so many different techniques, and I love that there are so many different components to this dish. I also love that it was a journey, but I really wish it was a little bit more composed as a dish. I happen to love mint, I love halva, I love the different flavors that you put here, but I feel like altogether it didn't work so well. It kind of felt like a... And I
The trip part.
Yeah, there was a real trip of up and downs. But I did think that some of the flavors were phenomenal, and I think that there are some components that I wouldn't have necessarily added because I don't feel they add more to the dish, like the mango or the flour, even though I ate it. But I think as a whole, you definitely showed a lot of skill with this dish, and it was a joy to eat it.
So my plan was to add hot honey, but then it was 20 minutes and it was over. So that was the...
How was the time for you?
Very short. I thought it's going to be 30 minutes because that's what I was used to watching, and my mind is always like dividing things into chunks. So 10 minutes prep, 10 minutes, and then 10 minutes plating, and I didn't have that. So
Maybe if you would have added the sweet component, then it would have brought it together. I would have definitely left out the fruit. I don't think it was necessary, but it's definitely very pretty. And but yeah, the flavors on their own are really, really good. I'm just not getting the actual ramen to blend with the rest of it. I'm sorry.
I loved my dish. I ate both of my dishes. One for lunch, one for dinner. I don't care what they think. I had so much fun. That's
Okay, thank you so much. We just saw and heard and tasted some of the most amazing dishes, but now it's time to find out who the winner is of the very first challenge. And I want to remind you that this winner gets something really, really special. Judges, are you ready?
We're ready.
Contestants, are you ready? And the winner of the very first challenge is Bossy! Bossy, you won this challenge, which means you get immunity during the next challenge when it comes to a special twist.
I can't believe that I won because I cut my finger, which is so embarrassing. But I'm glad I got to let myself back on track.
I think everybody here is a very strong contender, and I do think this is anyone's game. Of course, I would have loved to have been named the winner, but it's, you know, ups the ante, ups the competition, makes me work a little harder.
Congratulations, Bossy, you did amazing. And now it's time for the next challenge. Let's get back to our station.